Yeah, I'm just getting a record because I didn't realize no one had told me I was trespassed.
I told you were trespassed.
Oh,
It's actually on the video you posted online.
I didn't.
You can't film here.
I'm leaving right now. I had no idea that I was trespassed. No one has given me a trespass notice. But now I know, sir, gentlemen, I won't come back on the property. I thought you said you were going to. I didn't hear that, sir. Sir, I was being attacked by another man. I didn't.
Watch the video you posted.
It sounded like you were saying you were going to trespass me, but then you didn't go through with it. That was my understanding.
I told you if you didn't stop filming, I would trespass you. And you said you weren't going to stop filming, so I trespassed you.
All right. Well, that was not my understanding. My apologies.
Come back with phone cops, okay? This is an unlawful trespass.
Yeah. I did not realize I was trespassed. As I explained, you didn't say that I was trespassed.
I did.
You used some language that was confusing, but now you've told me that I'm trespassed, and I understand that.
I told you before.
And I won't come back. Yeah. Yeah. So do you know that I'm a member of the co-op?
Okay.
So can you tell me what my avenues for redress of grievances are?
Avenues for what?
How do I appeal this trespass so I can shop at my store?
You talk to my boss over here, but you're not going to shop at the store.
All right.
You violated our policies.
I'd be happy to not film on your. I left your property. As you saw when you told me that to leave, I left right away.
I told you to stop filming.
I filmed it. Well, I'm not going to stop filming when I'm in the middle of being attacked, sir.
I told you
it's for my safety.
That's fair, but
I explained to you.
No one has given me access to that footage, sir. I don't know. I have access to this footage. This is what I do for my safety, and it's what everybody should do for their safety.
Yeah, I understand the right to report. Well, you understand that you do not have that right on private property.
I understand that, and that's why I left your property immediately. But I didn't stop recording because it was for my safety, and I didn't want to endanger myself any more than I was already in danger, sir.
I mean,
You'll remember that
what would have happened if he attacked
with the
you?
threat of trespass, you forced me to go toward the person who was
All you had to do was
threatening to physically attack me.
No, all you had to do was stop recording.
No, he wanted to delete the footage. He was going to take my camera.
Yeah, and
he threatened to take my camera and delete my footage if I didn't do it.
Let me talk, okay?
You guys did a great job of de-escalating the situation. I think I should say that on camera. You guys did a great job of de-escalating the situation.
Thank you. Well, you
came
kept
out
advancing towards him, which is why
I was backing up the entire time.
No, you were advancing on him.
What do you mean?
It's clear as day on the video that you posted. Once he gets around the corner,
encountered me over.
Shot of your camera, you walk towards him. So
I walked over here. I crossed and walked down to that street, that sidewalk right there.
that was after that. Yeah.
And so what are you talking about?
I'm talking about when you're in the entrance vestibule, and we had first separated you guys. He was walking outside, but you kept advancing on him and putting the camera in his face, which was obviously.
I wasn't advancing on him, sir.
You were. It's good. Dude, watch the video that you posted.
It might have been. Maybe I was trying to leave the store at that time.
No, you weren't trying to leave. You were trying to put the camera in his face.
So here's
No,
the line.
no, I wasn't doing that, sir.
Here's the line, right?
That wasn't what I was
store,
doing.
we've told you multiple times you're on private property. Still
Yeah.
filming, right?
Yeah.
However,
We're all good with that. We're all squared away there, right?
But the point I'm making is you declined that, which escalated the situation, right, back then.
Wait, sorry.
So-
Say that again. We're talking about today or some other time.
No, we're talking about the previous. The reason why you got trespassed.
Right. You wanted me to stop filming. My understanding was that you felt that if I stopped filming, it would have de-escalated the situation.
It would have.
And I've told you that the reason I was filming and I continued to film was for my safety.
But like I
That's
explained to you,
fair,
both
but
our body cams were rolling.
We've
Video
told
and
you that you're
audio.
on
But
private
those are
property.
your body cameras.
Yeah. So if something had
This is my recording.
Had attacked you, okay? Then there would have been a police report filed. The police would have came and got that footage from us, okay? So that you would have had that for your protection. You don't need to post a video on your YouTube channel for your protection.
I mean,
That's
so
why we wear these.
regardless of our.
No, I document life in Burlington, and I post stuff that happens.
Yeah.
So this is something where people get to see you know, kind of how life works in Burlington, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So that's why I do these videos. It's to inform the people about what life is like in Burlington.
That's totally fair. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Regardless of
I'm not. I felt terrible to bring that man to your doorstep, and I don't think I got a chance to apologize. I got backed up, and I was just fleeing from that guy, and
See, my thing is,
and I felt really bad bringing that to your business, and I do apologize.
My thing
for
is,
that.
when we separated you, you had every chance to go further into our store, to get farther away from that guy that was already away from you, that you felt in danger of. But instead of doing that, you chose.
No, you told me if I didn't stop filming, I was going to be trespassed. So I left the property immediately.
Once the situation.
I didn't want to be trespassed, sir. I left the property immediately. Once you told me I was going to be trespassed if I didn't stop filming.
No, you didn't leave
Because I wasn't going to
until
stop filming because it was for my safety.
I told you at first that if you didn't stop filming, that I was going to trespass you. You refused to stop filming.
Well,
that's when I explained to you that
all right.
that I was trespassing.
I will definitely go back and watch the video again,
Yeah.
and because I don't remember that. But at the time, my focus was on the man who had been violently threatening me for quite a time,
if you feel
and
like
not
you're in
just to
danger,
stop filming, but also to delete the footage, and that he was
talking
going to
over
steal
me.
my camera.
I feel like you don't want to hear the obvious what I'm going to say.
All right.
It's like once
Lay
you
it on
guys
me,
were
man.
separated, you had every chance to get further away from him in the store, and at that point, it's over. You'd be safe. You wouldn't have to film or feel like you had to film for your safety. You know.
You made me feel, sir. I'm just telling you, the words you used, you made me feel like I had to leave your property immediately, or else you were going to trespass me.
No.
Because that's what you said. If I didn't stop filming, I was going to be
If you didn't
trespassed.
stop
So I
filming,
left
exactly.
immediately because
That
that was the
doesn't
only
mean
recourse I
when you stop
had.
filming on private property.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you don't have control of my filming. I understand you can trespass me.
No, but this is private property that you cannot film on.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that was your policy, and I was filming for my protection.
That's
And it's unfortunate that I'm being trespassed over that, because I thought you guys did a good job in that situation, personally.
Yeah,
But I don't know why you're trespassing a member who was this man came out of nowhere over here. This man came out of nowhere over here and started violently and aggressively threatening me and following me.
I saw it.
And you guys, your security saved me.
Yeah.
And I got off your property as soon as I could.
Right, so, anyways, bottom line, the reason why the trespass is in effect, right, is because number one, regardless of our body cam trolling, right, we've told you we have evidence for you if you need it, right, but also the filming was escalating the situation, which is why your trespass is in place, right?
That was a dangerous man.
Again,
Like I said,
and we
you had every
provided
opportunity
help to you
to go
verbally
further
and
into
physically. We provided help, but then again, you did not follow. You did not help us with that, which is why your trespass is still valid. Okay. So,
Ma'am, may I ask you to identify yourself?
no. So, like I said, right? You're trespassed. If you come back on property,
Yes, sir.
we're calling the cops. Okay. Bottom
Ma'am,
line.
are you security?
Right.
Will you please identify yourself?
No.
Do you have an obligation to identify yourself?
No.
To someone you've had an interaction with?
No.
All right. All right. Unbeknownst to me, I've been trespassed from this property. I wish there was a way to know, but now I know that I've been trespassed from the store I've been shopping at for over a decade, in which I am a member of. Goodbye from beautiful scenic Burlington.